That's awesome advice. Now we have a few of the fun questions, the miscellaneous ones. So, you know, it's clear that, you know, where you practice and your client base and through all of your practice in multimedia, you have lots of connections and lots of, you know, the Hollywood circles. I was wondering if you could tell us some of your exciting stories or interactions as a veterinarian with maybe some famous clients.
Well, working at an emergency hospital in West Hollywood has led to direct interactions with lots of very prominent people in the media, of which I can't directly speak about in this capacity. But I've been in some very unusual circumstances with some very prominent celebrities, very late at night or very in the morning, sometimes involving less than savory things. Being in West Hollywood, there are a lot of marijuana dispensaries, so I've had to treat lots of celebrity dogs for having consumed marijuana baked goods, other types of recreational drugs, prescription drugs as well, which may be slightly being abused by them. It's been interesting from that perspective. But then I've also developed some great relationships with clients that I go to their homes that have given me their consent to speak about, like Alicia Silverstone or Bryce Dallas Howard or Jane Lynch. So those are great people that I enjoy working with, and also are very open-minded people who are heavily involved in media. So I like working with celebrities. I find it fascinating that here I am, this person like who grew up where I did and just moved to the West Coast, and there I am, face to face, across the counter, sitting next to this person that's super well known in the media for whatever reason, hopefully good reasons. So it's just fascinating that here I am sitting there working with them. And it's even better when you can really establish a trusting relationship with them where they want you to help them and they might have you come to their home and you become more involved in their lives, and that just kind of takes on a whole different level. I don't talk about that aspect of my work because that's really very private with my particular clients, but it's a interesting thing that I kind of have a little bit of a memoir that I would love to like change names and publish at some point as to all the crazy stuff that I've seen and done being in veterinary practice working in this realm. But being in LA has been great for that, and it's something I would never give up.
Awesome. Always interesting to hear, I think. So now we have another interesting question. What is your least favorite gay stereotype?
I think my least favorite gay stereotype would probably be the typical like assistant that you see to some like famous woman who has a reality show. There's always like the hairstylist, PR person, makeup artist, and not that there's anything wrong with that because those people have a hard job and they do a great job at it, but I think the condescending nature to which they approach their day-to-day lives, the sense of an overt a sense of elitism, where maybe they think they're more than who they really are, or the need to create drama where maybe there really doesn't need to be drama in the first place. Those things I think just are a little bit of waste of time for a viewer. But then again, if you're watching a reality TV show, you're probably going to be exposed to some of that stuff in the first place. So I think you're kind of maybe trying to just take excessive advantage of a stereotype just so that you might become popular in the media or something like that.
All right, and you know, it's very clear that you're very active, love to go to the beach with Cardiff and all of that, and we're just wondering what your favorite non-veterinary pastime is.
But I'm always working. No, I think having a healthy lifestyle is really important to me, not just to be a healthy middle-aged person at this point, but in order to be able to continue to function in the capacity that I do professionally. I think too many people put their health and their own physical health aside from a fitness perspective just to focus on work, and then they end up they gain weight, they don't look as good, their self-confidence goes down. That all plays into how you carry yourself in a professional realm. If you take care of yourself, if you eat well, if you exercise, if you take time to be away from work as well, then you're going to be able to serve your clients better and be a better veterinarian. So finding that balance, always making sure that you're taking time to take care of yourself and eating well, because that's going to show in how you carry yourself on a day-to-day basis in society and also in practice.
Well, thank you so much for coming and speaking to us about, you know, your experiences, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think it was just excellent insight for not only us as students, but anyone else who is out there that, you know, kind of keys into this interview, whether you're interested in holistic medicine, whether you're interested in, you know, the LGBT community and how that's involved in veterinary medicine. It was really awesome to have you.
So this concludes our second interview in a hopefully ongoing series. Speaking of social media, Broad Spectrum can be found on Facebook at Broad Spectrum VSA, as well as Twitter at Broad Spectrum VS, as well as our website, broadspectrumvsa.org, and our blog, broadspectrumvsa.blogspot.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me, and I look forward to coming back again.